Hey guys, Lionheart Fitness here. Today's video is about, in short, discipline. What is discipline? Some people will say it's doing things that you don't want to and acting like you want to do them. My definition, and I think a lot of people's definition, would be doing the thing that'll help you, making progress, even though you're tired and you don't want to do it. Today's been a pretty busy day for me. I'm a stay-at-home boyfriend, okay? So I take care of the house. I clean the house, right? A good portion of it. Then I got the grocery shopping done. And then I hadn't eaten all day just because, you know, grocery shopping needed to be done. We were that low. Grocery shopping got done. I had a small mini meal. I'm 204 pounds. I had 2 slices of bread with peanut butter on it. Not an ideal meal. It was already like 3:30, 3:45, whatever time it was by the time I left. So not a lot of time in the day because my girl's gonna get home and, you know, gotta have all that stuff done so I can spend time with her. I have my pre-workout and it's non-stim. Caffeine doesn't really, you know, it's not great for me anymore. It was a bad day. I was angry, you know, hangry, just not hydrated. Just everything that could have been a bad day was a bad day. And I had every reason not to go to the gym. And even though I already did, and I made myself go. And I was like, you know what? To feel good today, I'm gonna hit chest. I'm gonna hit upper body. You know, I'm gonna hit shoulders. I'm gonna feel good about myself. But I had an in-body scan, and those of you that know that it measures what part of your body has the most muscle. And my recent one that I did a couple weeks ago said my upper half, which I have been focusing on, was, well, a bit more developed. So my torso was way more developed than my lower body. Since then, I had made really a commitment to focus more on my legs and not be a typical gym bro and skipping legs, which, yes, I have been doing. On the way to the gym today, I was like, yep. You know, it started creeping in my head. I was like, you know, I do want to do chest and back and triceps and shoulders and just upper body in general, you know, a classic push day. But then I remembered my in-body scan and remembered how I felt at seeing how behind. And I remembered what I said to myself about wanting to work on my legs and wanting them to be proportionate to the rest of my body. And I knew that doing them would make me feel good. It wouldn't just be running away from the problem. Now recently I've shot videos of me doing 225 for reps on squat. 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, since then I've had to like recoup my lower back and I need to strengthen my lower back. So today we did a lot of machine work and a lot of free weight work. And I'm pleased to report that after smashing my leg, destroying my calves, and blowing out my hamstrings, figuratively, I feel good. It's a better day because I did the hard thing. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is just show up, and that's okay. I tell everybody this, literally. Anybody that knows me, I'm like, as long as you show up, you're winning because you're more likely to get it done. And yeah, during my warm-ups, I bullshitted some lunges. Didn't even do my hip mobility drills or anything like that. I was just like, I don't want to fucking be here. So I did some walking lunges. I was like, all right, let's go down. Let's do some leg extensions. 2 warm-up sets. I'm like, well, yeah, all right, I'm starting to feel it. I didn't even have my headphones in. That's how off of a day it was today. I didn't even have my headphones in. And by my first working set, you know, after my 2 warm-up sets, I'm like, all right, let's throw my headphones in, let's zone in. Because I'm like, I don't want to half-ass today. 1 set goes by, I'm like, I can go heavier. Another set, I can go heavier. By the 3rd, 4th, and 5th sets, I'm like, now I'm feeling good. Then I walk over to leg press. You know, I'm like, hey, you know, let's load up 2 plates. Let's shoot for 3 plates. So I do 3 plates. That becomes my working weight. And I haven't leg pressed 3 plates in a long time. And I did wide grip, so it focused on my hamstring. Really feeling the intensity, really feeling, I've got David Goggins talking to me in my headphones. I've got Dorian Yates, you know. And I'm like, well, I can't neglect my calves. My last leg day, I did 50-pound standing calf raises. 50-pound dumbbell in each hand. did that. I'm like, okay, well, you know, I'm doing like 25 reps and I really don't feel like grabbing 85-pound dumbbells in each hand because I'm like, I'm not trying to do that. So I go over to the calf raise machine, 205, 3 sets of 12. Well, my quads are pretty recovered, so I was like, let's go upstairs. Now in this gym, upstairs is obscenely hot, which is good. You know, if you really want to feel like you're doing something, just go upstairs and, you know, in the middle of the day and do some legs. You'll start sweating. And oh boy, did I. I did just body weight, you know, burnout, not trying to go uber crazy. My knee does give me crap every now and then. Did some heel elevated, like on a plate squats. As many reps as possible, burned out. And I gotta tell you, I felt pretty terrible earlier. And, you know, I not motivated, not wanting to do a damn thing, but man, those old heads were right, you know? And I'm here to tell you that if you don't feel like getting in the gym, you're too tired. And I mean, like, your body isn't hurting. If you're just overall tired, it's been a long day, take some non-stim pre-workout, drink some water, get a good peanut butter bread sandwich in you, or a Rice Krispie treat, something light in your stomach if you can, and get after. Eventually, that intensity will build up. You know, whatever you're listening to in your headphones is gonna get you going. And by the end of it, you're gonna be like, well, I showed up today. And that's a win in and of itself. And that's what I'm, you know, here to tell you, is that fitness, life, whatever it is you're trying to do and succeed at isn't about the flashy lights and people going, hey, good job. No, sometimes it's I finished a lot on my to-do list and I've still got to make time for the gym. Now, I'm a full-time student. I stay at home and I clean the house and I do all that. So my job is school. My job is taking care of the home. I have to juggle school, take care of the home, workout, planning meals, and all of that stuff. And on top of all that, getting all the sleep that I can, decompressing properly, maintaining my stress, eating properly, and, you know, sleeping enough, and whatever else I said, you know, all of that. Now, for those of you who have kids and families and, you know, really demanding careers and demanding lives, 30, 45 minutes is sometimes that's all you can spare, and that's okay. And if you can't even spare to go 30 to 45 minutes to a gym or something like that, like spending that time at a gym, not driving there, find you a piece of real estate, knock out some body squats, knock out a challenging exercise for you, and just do it over and over and over again. Do it for 30 minutes. I don't care how busy you are. Every single human being on this earth has 24 hours in a single day. It is up to you how you manage that. It is up to you what you prioritize. If one of your biggest priorities is fitness, or is a business, or is school, you will find the time to prioritize that, okay? If you prioritize relaxation and being comfortable, you're going to find the time for that. Now, it's gonna take sacrifices and all that, but not to make a long video longer, that's all discipline is, and I promise you, you're not gonna feel bad after it. You're gonna be like, well, I'm more tired, which is fine. But you did everything you were supposed to for the day and then some. And you keep doing that and stacking and going and stacking and compounding like interest in a stock, or, you know, like progressive overload in the gym, or like hours when you're studying, or like advertising for your business. Eventually, at some point, it will pay off. Now, Tom Platz, who I'm not a big guy, I'm not a person who's going to regurgitate a lot of what like pro bodybuilders have said. But Tom Platz said something that really resonated with me. Luck is when preparation meets opportunity. So when you are prepared enough, okay, when you've done the prep work, when you've done just the work to prepare, eventually an opportunity will come. If you're having hard times finding jobs, applying for jobs and asking around and just putting it out there that, hey, I need a job, somebody will, eventually it will come. Eventually. I don't know how quick, I can't tell you. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. I just wanted to share this moment with you guys because I felt really terrible today. Did not want to get to the gym. I was pissed off in Costco, just people, and I just, you know, I worked out in the gym in a healthy outlet. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, remember, the only stupid question is the one that goes on it or unasked. So any questions at all about primarily fitness, because that is my forte, please ask me. I'm more than happy to oblige you guys, and yeah, hit me up if you guys want plans or anything like that, and we can discuss that kind of thing. So this is Lionhearted Fitness, and I just won the day. Have a good one, guys.